Hello everybody, and welcome back yet again to another episode of the Hollow Knight 112% playthrough. Last time we played, we made our way through this new area of the fungal waste and fought one of my favorite fights in all video games, honestly. We passed the trial of the Mantis Lords. Today, now that we have earned their respect, and as well as a new movement upgrade in the form of the Mantis Claw, we're going to continue on our path. Now the question is open to us of where in fact we should go. After defeating the Mantis Lords, we can head down here to this area. This was originally blocked off before, but earning their respect has opened the gate up to us. There's also this area up here inside the Mantis village I didn't go through. And then of course we could always pursue Hornet down the path that she went. I'm leaning towards doing this, but I think I'm going to access it by going up through the Mantis village first, just to check what's through there. Besides, we're already here, so I might as well. Alright, now that we're back here, let's see what's up. We have this weird looking plant sitting here, but we can't seem to do anything about it right now, so we'll say it with me, folks. Remember it for later. Up here, we have a Wanderer's Journal. We haven't seen one of those before, and this time we actually haven't seen one of those before. A journal left behind by a long-dead traveler. The words are written in a forgotten dialect and difficult to understand. Relic from Hallownest past. This item now holds little value except for those who are dedicated to the kingdom's history. So we still haven't found anybody who would have an interest in the kingdom's history, but in due time. Let's progress over this way. Never mind, we can't progress this way. Let's progress this way. God, I love the Mantis Claw. And now you can see that this is a location that we weren't able to access before because we didn't jump up here. It's also the area that I talked about doing the bounce off that exploding thing that I will never attempt and never succeed at. So that's all that was in there for us. And up is where we have to go next. So I know we just cut, but I'm going to cut again and see you there. Because it's just a lot of bouncing. I lied, actually. I'm not going to cut that because that was a lot shorter than I thought it was. Alright. Back where we saw Hornet before. Now that we have the Mantis Claw, we can actually progress this way. As you can tell, defeating the Mantis Lords opened up that one path I mentioned before, but we didn't need them to continue down this way. All we needed was the Mantis Claw that you can get in their village. So, you did not have to do that fight, and like Quirrell said, that I showed off when I died on purpose there, that if the Mantis Lords are giving you too hard of a time, you can very easily come over this way and hope to find upgrades before dealing with that fight. Because that fight is legitimately challenging if you're not used to it. I mean, I am used to it, and I still almost died. Alrighty. Well, you look familiar, don't you? A large knight statue. There's a socket on its chest. Insert the city crest. I mean, we're not doing anything else with it. Well then, it appears we are stuck over here. I believe that if you take the out I mentioned several episodes ago when fighting the false knight, obviously you can't get the city crest without defeating him, that there will be a similar looking bug to the mace bug sitting over here, and I think that's supposed to indicate or tell to the player that they need to go back and fight the false knight. So just a little case of subtle direction that the game gives you in order to know what you have to do next. But we're going to just continue over here to the right. There was nothing for us up there, really, that we could deal with. These guys! Kamikaze. Ow. Man, I love the Mark of Pride. Just that extra reach is so good. Look at that. No, can't do anything about this. These guys can be pretty annoying to deal with because they actually have a lot longer range than it looks like with their little swords, but Mark of Pride, baby. Don't hit me. As good as the Mark of Pride is, I actually don't use it a lot of the time, and there is a very good reason I have for that I will show once it becomes relevant. But at this stage in the game, there is no reason not to use this. I mean, it takes up a lot of slots, but aside from that, no reason not to use this. Take a listen to the music here. It's so peaceful and beautiful and somber and every other great word that describes this song. I love it so much. The capital lies before us, my friend. What a somber place it seems, and one that holds the answers to many a mystery. I too have felt the pull of this place, though now I sit before it, I find myself hesitant to descend. Is it fear, I wonder, or something else that holds me back? I don't know, Quirrell, you tell me. The city looks to be built into an enormous cavern, and the rain pours down from the cracks in the stone above. There must be a lot of water up there somewhere. I suppose if the cave roof stayed strong this long, it should hold for us. Before I leave this kingdom, I'd like to see where all that water comes from. What a sight it must be. I hope you get to see it, bud. Ow. Slightly less peaceful when I'm getting whacked in the face by an enemy, but still great background music. Dear God. I'm gonna take this. Welcome to the City of Tears. Pretty fitting name, I think. Let's head over here. I feel like I'm not talking a lot through this area, but I really just... I want to give you guys the opportunity to hear this music as much as possible, because it's so good. The soundtrack in this game is so good. Like, who... Christopher Larkin, like, can I be your friend, please? Oh, what an odd-looking shack. Have you brought me another nail to be honed? Leave it on the ground and return later if you're still breathing. Oh, I thought you were someone else. After a nailsmith, are you? Well, you've found one. I'm not much for talk, but if it's a nail that needs repair, then you've come to the right bug. Your own nail is in quite a sorry state. It's obviously not one of mine. Still, Anything can be refined with enough skill and effort, even that broken blade. If you'd like, I can reforge your nail. I'll make the blade far more deadly. 250 geo to strengthen our nail. Might as well.
Jonsha.
As you wish. I'll get to work then.
Garadel Akari.
There we go. The reforging is complete. I've honed your nail's edge. You'll find it much stronger than it used to be. Head out there and test its strength against your foes.
Vendasu.
You're still here. Is there something else you want? If you bring me a piece of pale ore, I can forge it into your nail and make it stronger still. We'll have to keep that in mind. We now have the sharpened nail, a traditional weapon of Hallownest restored to lethal form. Let's see, how lethal? You can now kill Vengeflies in one hit, so that's always nice. That alone makes the upgrade worth it. I don't know the exact numbers off the top of my head, but I'll throw it on screen now, just how much the increase in damage is between your original nail and the sharpened one. It's pretty noticeable, honestly. For the most part, enemies, whenever you upgrade your nail, they take one less hit than they did before. So, yeah, it's a good improvement and definitely worth your time for only 250 geo. We'll head up there in a bit. First, we should head this way. Again we meet, little ghost. I'm normally quite perceptive. You I underestimated, though I've since guessed the truth. You've seen beyond this kingdom's bounds. Yours is resilience born of two voids. It's no surprise, then, you've managed to reach the heart of this world. In so doing, you shall know the sacrifice that keeps it standing. If, knowing the truth, you'd still attempt a role in Hallownest's perpetuation, seek the graven ash and the mark it would grant to one like you. Well, it seems we have a quest. Given to us by Best Girl herself. Memorial to the Hollow Knight. In the black vault far above, through its sacrifice, Hallownest lasts eternal. Black Egg Temple added to map. So now we know what that suspicious area was. Or at least we know what's inside of it. Or do we? Haha. Can't continue any further to the right. Only way to head is back. A mechanism with a simple keyhole. Well, we do not have a key for that hole. And I do not have that gate lowered for me. More backtracking. I've actually noticed a couple people get to this part in the game and then kind of get lost in where to go. And I'll, to be fair, it's not immediately clear, but you can stand on this. It kind of looks like a piece of the background when you're going up the elevator, but it is the way you're supposed to progress. Die, please. Onward and upward. Ooh, glowy. Hello. I recommend killing that guy before picking this up because he will attack you during your pickup animation. It's very annoying. We get another Hallownest seal from climbing all the way up here. What's over yonder, though? Big boy. Big boy is dead. There you go. It didn't take too long to get back here.
Son? Yeah.
Aye, aye. Come searching for rare items, have you? Well, hands off. This collection is mine, and I won't be selling to grubby little wanderers. Still, I imagine you come across many interesting items in your travels. Maybe you'd care to part with some. I'll offer a fair trade for each.
Velmi Artred.
So now we know what we can do with these sort of things. You can sell them here, and that's the only thing these are good for. So don't worry about having to hold on to a certain number of them later on. If you need the extra money, here's where you get it from. I don't think I'll sell any of these right now because we're actually pretty good on Geo, but I will. I'll just go over their descriptions real quick, or Lem's descriptions of them. These journals give us an interesting glimpse into the minds and hearts of those who lived before us. They're a common find, so I can't offer you too much for them. These are the least expensive things that you can sell to him. These ornate seals were the official symbols of the king and his knights, and were treasured by those who carried them. The king and his knights are long gone, but the seals still hold value as curiosities. I'll pay a modest price for them. Maybe another time. They also swing multiple times, so that can also make them kind of annoying to deal with. Well, I didn't mean to use 2 vengeful spirits on that guy, but my finger slipped, and so he's dead now. I would try to get familiar with how those kamikaze bird bat things sound. You know, they make similar noises to hidden grubs, but they are not nearly as kind. So do be wary of that. Don't go searching something out and then it blows up in your face. Like love. Is that too dark? Awesome. So as you can tell, this area is just a lot of opening up different doorways that block our path prior. I think I can, if I get a little closer. Yeah, if you have Mark of Pride, you can actually dispatch those guys before they do their little dive bomb, so. Again, this charm never ceases to amaze. They do kind of home in on you, so don't think you're safe just because you go under a little ledge like that. They can still sneak up on you if they try hard enough. Ooh, a bench. I will gladly take that. But first, we have an actual grub to save. Love you. I haven't really explained it yet, but these elevators, you just whack the lever and they'll go in their designated direction. If you're going down and you stop at, another level, it'll continue going in the way that you were heading before. But if you want to go up, just hit it once again. Oh, challenge room. Now. Yeah, not much of a challenge. It's just those three. And I hear our friend. A toll machine with the symbol of a bench. Insert geo. Man, capitalism's even taken over public seating. It's crazy.
하늘이 맑다.
Isn't this a change from those twisting natural caverns? The rain does cast something of a sadness upon it all, but the architecture is simply splendid. Charting such a different space is quite the challenge, though one I've eagerly undertaken. Perhaps you'd care to purchase a copy of my achievements thus far? Sure. City of Tears would be big. This is only a small portion of it, as the pop-up likely shows you. We still have the entire right half of the map unexplored. City of Tears is by far the biggest area in this game. Hi. Boy, watch where you're going, you soggy vagabond. I don't want you splashing me. I've had a miserable time trying to keep dry. I am Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown. If I decide that I'm going to stay dry, then that's what's going to happen. Curse this wretched city. Water and monsters constantly fall from above. It's no wonder this blasted kingdom fell to ruin. Have you seen them? The guards who still patrol this city even after dying? Being overly devoted to one's duties is no virtue. You must have been Employee of the Month. Always a pleasure to see Zote. Always. Head over here now. We unlock this gate that we couldn't pass earlier. Not coming for me? Oh, he's stuck. Okay, he's unstuck. And now there are two. Wonderful. Don't throw pointy sticks at people. And you didn't die. There you go. These guys are definitely the most annoying to deal with, just because they're least likely to actually approach you. Mark of Pride. Great charm. Can't say it enough. Hello. Ow. I am just a wee bug. Please do not hurt. Instead, give me your simple key. That could prove useful. And over here, a Wanderer's Journal. Wanderer's Journals are typically going to be found next to a dead corpse like this one. So if you see a glowy thing next to a corpse like this, it's pretty likely to be a Wanderer's Journal. Over this way, though, yet another toll machine. This one with the symbol of a lift. I don't see any symbols. They all kind of look the same to me. But maybe if you squint really hard. I'm not going to take this. Yet. First, I want to head over this way. Why did I bounce on those specs? I don't know. I felt like it. Sue me. We have a stag station over here. Might as well open that up before we go anywhere else. Nice map. Toll machine. Oh my god, 200. Oh hey, we opened up half the stag stations. Wunderbar. Do you have anything new to say? You've opened several stag stations now, haven't you? I'm thankful for the opportunity to once more travel through the kingdom. As I visit more places, I feel my memories returning to me, like the stagways of my mind are running once more. Continue to open the stations, and you'll have my deepest gratitude. Sure thing, bud. Just don't make me do that voice for too long, because that gets painful. Like I said, I just wanted to open that up, and now we're going to head back to that lift. Ooh, actually, need a little bit more money. But I can get on the way up there. I literally need 3 geo. Well, looky here. Back in the Forgotten Crossroads. Ain't it crazy how Metroidvanias reconnect like that? Gotta love it. Let's see what's over yonder. Unfortunate. Pop down here. Oh god. Please die. Nice. Oh hey. Nice to see you. That right there is not a mass shard. That's actually a pop-up vessel fragment. So we can actually increase our soul vessel if we collect 3 of those. Good to keep in mind for later. Knock this out. It's a small detail, but the corpse falling when you knock that down, I mean, it wouldn't have anything to rest on, so of course it would fall. But, like, I don't know. I just like that attention to detail. An EA game would have had the corpse just float there. Wow, bashing on EA in the year 2020. How original. Where do I want to head? Ooh, I want to head this way. Please die. Thank you. Now I am... Oh, hey, we registered Vengefly. Now I am heading back to Dirtmouth, and you could be asking yourself, why didn't I just take the stag station? Well, 1, I wanted to show off the lift, but 2, backtracking allows us to get up here now that we have the Mantis Claw. If you remember that shiny thing we saw earlier, maybe we can finally do something about that. And a little bit of a... I mean, I can't really call it a puzzle, and it's not really platforming either. Just don't get hit by the enemies. Not too difficult. Give me that 3rd mass shard. Only 1 to go before we have another health upgrade. That's gonna be great. Alright, at this point, I will meet you guys back up at Dirtmouth. Alright, back up at the entrance to Dirtmouth, but instead of climbing up this ladder, I want to climb up the wall here. Ah, look at that. We get rewarded for our curiosity. I mean, yeah, it's just another Hallownest seal, but that's money. That's something. You're here. Alright then.
Whole thing, you wear that now with ease. If you're in search of combat, you'll find no greater warriors in this decaying burrow. I've heard an arena exists somewhere below, one built for our like. Meet me there, and we'll test what skills you possess. I'll be heading down soon. Come and find me if you dare.
he acts so tough, but like the voice you actually hear is like so like high and weird that that's the voice I associate with him in my mind.
Hallownest, what challengers await in its ruin?
Oh well. I I know I just came here, but I'm actually gonna head back down real quick. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. That would be a mistake. Hold on. Oh, he's gone already. Wow. Pop a squat. Okay, now that I've done that, now I'm gonna head back down. Yes, I see that this door is open, but we'll deal with Dirtmouth in a second. Just hold on. Eat me! I said, eat me! One more time. One more time. Now one more time. Thank you. Yeah, to show off a lot of the stuff in this game, I have to kill myself. So sometimes I'm just gonna be doing crap like that. Oh, wait. No. I'm literally defeating the purpose of why I killed myself. We got a simple key earlier, and I never came over this way. But we have a stone door with a simple lock over here. Might as well. Simple keys are a item that you find multiple of throughout Hallownest, so it's not just restricted to that one. Because, you know, we saw that lock back in the City of Tears that I could have also used it on, but I thought this would be more prudent to show first.
Really?
Hi!
Oh boy,
Welcome, small intruder. I've been sound asleep in here for some time. Some time? Ah, yes. Well, now you've gone and woken me up. It's no matter, I suppose. I might even be able to help you. I am Gigi, and if you have found your way into my chamber, you must need my help. You see, sometimes we leave our regrets behind in the world, like black stains. If we don't deal with these regrets, hope starts to drain from us. Do you have regrets of your own, little one? Let me peer into you for a moment. Yes, I can see the regrets you've left behind. A dark stain just below us, lost amongst the kingdom's twisting roads and highways. As a service, I can return your regrets to you so they can be dealt with. You want that, yes? But I'm very hungry. Perhaps you'll be willing to part with a little of your food? Sleep for as long as I have, and you build up quite an appetite. So we can give Gigi a rancid egg, and like she said, she will
darling.
enjoy her morsel. I will enjoy this morsel tremendously. Now, as promised, we will begin the ritual. And she brings our shade up to us. Same shade, you know, still all the money, still refills our soul vessel, nothing different about it. It's just an easy access way, or an easy way to access your shade if it gets lost in the bowels of Hallownest, and you can just come up here and collect it if you give her a rancid egg. And we don't have any more on us, but rancid eggs are pretty plentiful, so don't worry about that. You seem to have made peace with your regrets in a most novel and, dare I say, brutal fashion. What a joy to behold. Farewell for now. I will think of you as I savor my meal. Okay, I just gotta say it. Gigi's worthless, man. So, the thing about bringing your shade back up to Dirtmouth in a very easily accessible location, you know, that's fine. I get it. But at the same time, when you lose your shade, it's more than likely because you're going to an area that you're trying to explore. So why would you come all the way back up to Dirtmouth, collect the shade that you lost on your way to explore something, and then have to go all the way back to the place that you died trying to explore, possibly getting injured and maybe even dying along the way yet again? It doesn't make sense, and I don't, like, it's nice, but that's it. Anyway, rant over. Hi. I cannot talk to you. This is so cute. We're actually going to explore Dirtmouth next time. Oh, she's blushing. Oh, Bretta, you sweetheart. And I'm asleep. Men, so oblivious to all the signs women put up. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you join us again next time. And until then, as always, stay happy, healthy, and kind.